Hello, everyone.
Oh, are we recording now?
Yeah, we're recording. Oh, sorry. As you can see, I'm here with Mama.
I look terrible because I slept on a pull-out and I'm tired.
So we are still in the tiny house, and I thought it would be fun while we're here to film a video. And what better thing to do than the mom tag? Because she's my mom. And
At least that's what I tell her.
I've got the questions right here. And yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Woo! You gotta do it. Woo! Okay, so what's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done as a child?
I'm not answering that because it's embarrassing.
That's just a, yeah.
You first. What if,
I don't know.
The most embarrassing thing you ever did as a child?
Yeah. It's not gonna embarrass you, it's gonna embarrass me.
Okay, when she first learned how to sing, she learned how to sing This Little Light of Mine in children's church. And she would walk around the house, get up on the coffee table at the house, singing This Little Light of Mine, I'm gonna let it shine. But she used the wrong finger. Instead of the light being this finger, her light was an inappropriate finger. So she would walk around the house flipping everybody off, singing This Little Light of Mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And it would just crack us all up. That was, but it's embarrassing now. At the time, she's proud. Everybody clapped for her. Yeah. That was your most embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Favorite color? I know yours is black. What's mine?
Gray.
Yeah. And then favorite movie? Mine. What's mine?
Mean Girls.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yeah. I know yours is Gone with the Wind.
The Alice in Wonderland.
Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Alice
Yes.
Through the Looking Glass.
I love that movie.
But you like Mean Girls too.
I like
When
Mean
she was
Girls
in the
too.
hospital, when she was diagnosed with cancer, we watched Mean Girls on a repeat.
Yeah, we did.
Constantly. Over and over. She was 2 years old and didn't know what half of those references were, but she just liked the way that it looked and how pretty they were and how they frou-froued up. So.
Okay. Okay, let's do favorite game.
Your favorite game?
Mm-hmm.
Softball.
No, not like a sport. I would have said sport. I meant like either a board game or phone game or any game in general.
That game where you hit your telephone all the time.
No, that's
You
not my
did this
favorite.
thing.
That's just to be bored.
That one that you're really good at, that Monopoly.
The Monopoly Empire. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like Monopoly Empire, but I
I
also
beat her.
yeah, because she learned the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, I did.
But
It only took one time and I figured it out.
Monopoly Empire or Twister. I really like Twister just because you get to like
Yeah,
move
I'm
weird.
out on Twister. Can you imagine me playing Twister?
Okay. What are your top 3 pet peeves?
About what? I have to have a topic because I can love movies.
Just try.
On what? Just in general.
Like,
I don't like when people drive in the left-hand lane. That is the passing lane, people. You're not supposed to drive there. So drive in the right-hand lane, and when you need to pass somebody, get in the left-hand lane, but get back over. That's a big one. Pet peeves. Liars and thieves. I don't like a liar. You can't trust. I gotta be able to trust you. And then another one. Somebody who monopolizes conversation and talks over people.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate that.
I hate that so bad.
Because that's saying that they feel like they're more important than everybody else in the room. I don't like that. That's a big pet peeve.
I hate that
Respect
really bad.
people. Respect people. Show them love. Go on.
Yeah. Mine is not that bad, but like mine is when people walk really slow. It aggravates me so bad because like I naturally walk fast, so I'm like having to be slowed down by them, and it aggravates me so bad. And then when people chew or smack with their mouth open, like when they like just
both of those things are me.
I don't like either one of those. Those aggravate me so bad.
Go on.
And then
Third
I
one.
don't know the third one. Maybe like people texting me. I don't know. Like I hate texting so bad. I find it to be a waste of time, but that's not really a pet peeve. That's something that I just don't like.
That's a very anti-teenager thing to say.
I know, but I just hate texting. I would rather
But you
call.
are kind of the anti-teenager.
I'd rather them call me or or FaceTime me, because FaceTime, you can see them in person and get their emotions, and in call, you can still hear their emotions, and you get, like,
True.
it's just quicker. Like,
True.
I'm all about the quickness of everything.
But what if you're in a place where you can't talk? Like, what if you're somewhere that if you're talking that they're going to be like, okay, that's right. Like the doctor's office, which you're not really supposed to text either. But what if you're in somewhere where you don't want them to know your conversation, but you really need to get that across? There's a time and a place for it.
There's time and a place, but not, like, 24/7.
Oh, gosh, no.
I hate it.
No.
But, like, I being that the only mean of communication, I just find, terrible.
If
Okay.
that's your only means of communication, then you're a bad student.
Okay, what is one thing that I do that annoys you? And then I'll do you.
One thing. Your lack of self-confidence
I
annoys
knew,
me.
I knew you
That
were going to say
annoys me.
that. When I read
She
that down,
is
I
the
knew you were
most
gonna say that.
talented, beautiful, artistic, intelligent, hardworking, God-fearing, loving, generous, empathetic, kind. She's all these things. But if you ask her, she will minimize herself to this. And that aggravates me, as your mama especially, because I value and treasure you, and I don't want
You're
you
biased.
to do. Well, I don't want you to do anything but look at the creation that God made and appreciate it.
And then it's when you, like, when you say that you said something and you didn't say it, but then you expect us to know it.
In my mind, I must have
Believed
it. I wouldn't lie about it.
In her mind, she believes she says something, and then expects us to know what she said, even though she never said the full thing. And then she gets on to us for when we don't do it.
It's probably because you've been exposed to it forever, and you should know. Like, how do I use a broom?
I know how to use a broom.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I know how to use a broom.
Well, other people in our household maybe don't. Maybe that's what I'm referring to. Okay. Anyways.
Okay. What's the funniest thing I've ever said?
You say a lot of funny stuff. The funniest
I know, that's a really hard one.
you ever said. You said something really funny the other day, and I thought, I'm going to remember this. See, this is my problem. I have no memory.
Yeah, I debated about even asking that because she always forgets, like, everything.
Like, I have to write everything down. And used to, when y'all were little, I would write stuff down. Like, I had a notebook in my Bible. This is awful. But, like, when we were in between places at church, like when
going in between Sunday school and church.
Yeah,
and
I would write down real quick some things that had happened that week so that I would be able to remember it later on, because I don't remember
Yeah,
stuff.
I've seen that notebook before. It's very filled with things.
It's filled with lots of stuff, and I probably need to start doing that again. But I don't carry my physical Bible to church anymore. All I do is carry my telephone. Most people have a Bible app, and most of the time I don't even use that at church. I mean, but I've got it if I need it. I use it at home.
Okay, hang on. Describe me in a sentence.
I thought I just did that just a minute ago.
No, that was like
that was a very descriptive.
That was a very run-on sentence.
No. That's lots of adjectives strung together.
No, do like an actual sentence, like one complete sentence, no extra.
Sarah Elizabeth, which means princess consecrated to God, is a gift that was given to me 15 years ago yesterday, or day before yesterday. 15 years ago, day before yesterday, who has taught me what it truly means to see beyond myself and to reach for things that I probably would never have reached for before, and to see things through different eyes, different perspective. Because you have a very different way of looking at things, so it forces me out of my comfort zone. This is not part of the sentence, but this is just me talking now. But it forces me out of my comfort zone. Like, I would never have chosen to stay in a tiny house. This is something totally different for me, and it's outside of my realm of comfort, but that's not describing you, but it kind of is, because you push me past. And you push everybody past, not just me.
Yeah.
You do that, you expect that from all your friends and your family, that they will, reach further.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say mine now, because you're like, did all this deep stuff, and I was just going to
do it! Describe me. Describe me. I'm bracing myself. Go.
You're like mysterious and cat-like, and then like
I'm like
you,
a cat.
and then like when you get to know her, she's like a goofball and like funny and like caring and all that.
You know what my granddaddy taught me? I tell you this all the time. This is what my papa used to tell me. Still waters run deep. So I don't open up to a lot of people, but when I do open up to you, then you can really see the real me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people on the outside that don't really know me, they might think, well, she's stuck up or she's rude.
That's
or
how they
she's
are
hateful.
with me.
That's the impression I give off, and I don't mean to. I just don't talk a lot.
I don't
in public,
either.
unless I
Give
know
me that
you,
wonderful
and
trait.
then I won't shut
Mhm.
up.
Yeah.
So it's totally different. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't get the second part though. I just got the whole first part.
Somebody else told me that almost verbatim what you just said. Somebody else told me that
What?
same thing this week. Joyce, I was talking to Joyce. Hey Joyce, let's talk about you.
Okay.
She said that.
Let's do this one. What do you like to do in your alone time?
I like.
Or see if you can get me, and then I'll try and do.
What do you like to do in your alone time? You like to watch Netflix and YouTube videos and Pinterest. Those are your favorite 3 pastime activities. Well, and read your Bible, of course. But I'm talking like
and draw.
entertainment kind
Yeah.
of things. And you spend a lot of time in your art room and in your bedroom or outside in that swing.
I love the hammock or the swing. Actually, the swing I
The
love.
swing you spend a lot of
During
time.
like the school day, I'll just go out and like read my Bible in the swing, and it's just so peaceful. I love the swing.
Quiet.
I've always loved swings though in general. Like I've always loved them. For you, I would say just holding Cambo, watching Netflix, and playing on your phone, and
Yes.
doing all those together.
Yes. All at the same time. All
Yeah.
at the same time.
And then, okay, what is your favorite makeup / character look I've ever done?
Definitely the Mad Hatter.
That's what my favorite is
Definitely.
too.
the Mad
I also
Hatter.
love the.
I like the little heart on your lips on that one picture
Yeah.
that you did. I like that.
I like that one too. I also like the one. One of my favorite ones is the fairy one, or the galaxy freckles.
Or the one the one that is, I think it's literally a Snapchat filter that you've got those black glasses on and you're shooting the face.
Oh yeah, that's a Snapchat filter. I didn't do that.
love that.
There is
picture.
but like a long time ago when I had Snapchat, because I don't have it anymore because I didn't like it. I realized
She's
I didn't
so
like
cute.
it. I
She did such
did. I only like I never posted anything. I just took the filters, and I love the filters. So I had this one where I had like flipped my hair over to the side, and then had like those like black glasses that had the little lines
shades,
on them
like the
with,
shades from the 80s.
with like a peace sign thing on the top of them. And it was just a filter, but then I just shot a peace sign. I like it, and it like made me look good.
Oh, and that picture that Penny Glasscock took.
Oh yeah.
Where she's kind of looking to the side, and you've got this like design
Yeah.
thing on your face, and
That
your
wasn't
hair's
really
all
a
slicked
makeup
back.
look. It was just like a.
That's a look.
It was like it was a
It
look,
is a
but it
look.
wasn't. A
And then you got
makeup
on like the strapless cat suits. Cute.
look. Okay, hang on.
Cute.
What is your favorite and least favorite thing about the tiny house movement?
I feel like it's a fad. That it's kind of like,
You gotta do like a favorite thing and a least favorite thing. You can't just like.
oh, I could just sit and talk about it. Okay, my favorite thing about it is simplifying your life. I like the idea of simplifying down to just the basics, where your focus is on the people in your life and the experiences in your life versus just the stuff you acquire. So that's my biggest. Is it just one of each? That's my favorite thing is
Yeah.
that. My least favorite thing is I'm a very high maintenance person, and I like to have space to stretch out. And now this has got space, and I had room to stretch out as far as the bed and all last night, but like the shower cut off on me this morning, and I had to take a cold
I
shower.
didn't realize-
She was
I was
washing dishes.
washing dishes, and I was doing the hot water, and I didn't mean to have the hot water, and then somehow her shower magically turned off, even though the
Ice
sink,
cold.
even though the sink hot water was working and the bathroom sink was working.
But it did
just
come back
was
on
the
pretty
shower.
quick. It did come back on pretty quick. But that kind of sticks in my brain. Like I'm pretty high maintenance, and I need space, and I like stuff. You know,
Yeah.
I like the idea of simplifying, but I don't know that I could ever quite get down to this
Small.
level.
Well, this is
Now, this is
100.
adorable.
Yeah.
This is super duper cute. This house in particular is super duper cute. It's very cute. It's very like Sarah Elizabeth. Like all the neatsy little, like it's all white and gray, but then you got a pop of pink here, a pop of eggshell blue here, and there's little details all through it that you're just constant. The whole time we were here, we were discovering.
Yeah.
And so I like that. But then the novelty, I'm thinking, would wear off. Like, it's fun for a night, but then to live here all the time, I would be like, I just need to push this wall. I mean, it's too close to me. I don't know. I think it takes a special person. One person definitely could do it. It's, to me, like a ramped up camper.
I don't feel that way. I feel like that's insult, but people are
I don't
different.
mean to be an insult. I don't mean to be an insult.
I know.
I'm just saying it, the size, like it being smaller.
Yeah.
And I think one person would be totally happy here. I think if you got a family in here, if our whole family would come and stay in this, do you think that your daddy and Peyton would like this?
I don't feel like this particular one, because it's only 190 square feet. So this is like the largest one you can get for the road legal. But there's other ones that you can have, like, you can travel to places, but not like full-time travel. So, like, I feel like if it was a little bigger, that we could do it. But it depends. It depends on how close you are, and if you have like little kids or big kids, depending on
And I
if you
worry
can do
about
it.
storage. Like if you were gonna live here, where you gonna put your Christmas stuff? Where you just won't have it, or you got like a tabletop one. As big
Yeah,
what you'd have to
basically.
do. You'd really have to. And for like there again, for an individual, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
That would be great. I mean, like a college student, this would be perfect.
Yeah.
Or somebody just starting out, like in their 20s, that wants to travel and wants to like do
Experience.
life.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it would be great.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just according on what you want, where you are in life.
Yeah.
And now we're about to take another trip. We're gonna go to Hamilton Place Mall and shop.
Mhm.
Whoop, whoop. And we're gonna eat somewhere over there. And then Sarah Elizabeth Cheek
Is gonna try and get a permit.
is gonna
Keyword
go
try.
and take her permit test,
Try.
which she doesn't really want to do.
I don't want to
She
drive.
doesn't want to drive, but life goes on and people grow up.
Sadly.
And we are there, sis.
Sadly, I wish we could take the
15 years
10 off of the
later.
5.
Well, let me just tell you, 2.5 years old, they told us that you would never be at this point.
Yeah.
So I praise God
I
that you are at this
know.
point. I'm going to cry. That you are at this point. You're here with us. He's given us all this time with you. And I love you. And I appreciate this experience with you.
Yes.
And I'm glad your daddy paid for it. So,
I would like to thank Mama
No.
for being on the video today.
Don't look at my
And-
nastiness. I got my ponytail and my favorite blister.
And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like it. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.